What if you had all the money in the world? Would you decide to retire, hang up your boots, start your own business, or travel the world? The real question is there something such as financial freedom? Because for a lot of people, financial freedom seems to be this moving goalpost. But what if you actually had all the money that you ever needed? Then what next? That's something we're going to be talking about in today's video.
In our previous videos, we have discussed a lot about reaching $1 million, providing comfortably for retirement, and what to do if there are cross timelines in terms of a lot of your goals coming post retirement and how you can provide for that. But don't you think it's time that we aim for a much higher target and be more ambitious with our goals? Say, like building a 50 crore or a 100 crore corpus. So, what should one do to be able to get to these targets?
That's a very interesting question, and I think it boils down to a very simple thing, which is that we need to have a certain level of vision and conviction and discipline to get to these goals. And for example, when you start setting higher targets, right, you need that ecosystem and you need a certain discipline that comes into play, and only then are you going to be able to achieve bigger and bigger things. And for example, we are running a program called Milestones to Wealth, where we are helping investors go from wherever they are to their first crore in savings. Once you cross that first crore, you can start looking at multiple crores in terms of where your next milestone is. And that gets you to that large financial freedom number, right? Whether it's a dollar millionaire or you're looking at a 10 crore corpus or a 50 crore corpus. I think these are all interesting things that you can achieve, but it takes the same things that got you to 1 crore are what are going to get you to the next big milestone ahead.
So once you achieve financial freedom and you have like sufficient amount of wealth, you start thinking about what are the avenues and on what you can spend. So usually in our experience, we have seen where people want to spend on themselves and make certain purchases, which has always been their dream. Sometimes it could be about getting into philanthropy. Sometimes it could be about providing for your family and also for the generations to come. But we always know that there is only so much that you can spend, but wealth can always grow. So now let's look at what motivates people to create wealth once they have everything that they need.
I think what motivates us is if it's only going to be like a crore based number or that you want to have so much money, then it's very difficult to push beyond that goal and unlock your full potential. What tends to happen is you're just chasing a number and then you're worried about that number. So then even your relationship with money takes a big hit. If you're just thinking about, I want to get to 1 crore or I want to get to 10 crores or 100 crores, whatever your number is, I think if that's what you're chasing, then at some point you're losing sense of what the journey is. You do need to have a bigger picture vision. There needs to be something else that's motivating you to get there, right? And it's not just about spending money on yourself. It can be something that you want to do for society. It can be something that you want to do for your family. It can be something that you want to achieve, right, with an open mind in terms of how you're going to get there. If we're only chasing financial freedom numbers in terms of how much we're going to need to live a good life, then I think what tends to happen is your energy goes towards like spending that money or living a certain lifestyle or comparing yourself with other people, or you become one of those people who's created a lot of wealth but you're very scared of losing it. So then you kind of put your wealth in unproductive avenues. So all of these are risks, and I think the big takeaway from all of this is that you need to actually have a vision and you actually need to have a purpose which is bigger than these numbers.
So once you start building your wealth and it starts working for you, it's an extremely rewarding journey and it motivates you to do a lot more. So you get to enjoy the process and you're not merely chasing a number. Second thing is it becomes a habit for you. A lot of people who create wealth today are not doing it because they want to, but it is only because it's a natural instinct for them to save money and spend a lot lesser. Money and wealth are both distinct. People aren't doing this necessarily to create only wealth, but it is because of a natural habit that they have. So they end up creating a lot more than what they actually spend. And lastly, this leads to the point of leaving behind a legacy. This could be for some philanthropy work that you'd like to do, for society, or even for your family and for the generations to come. So all these are attributes which helps you in creating much bigger corpus for yourself and for you to leave behind. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that in 2025 you're able to set bigger, ambitious financial goals for yourself and think a lot more beyond the financial freedom that you have set to achieve.